Good evening, and thank you for coming. And before I get going, I just want to once again thank Dr. Lynn and my colleagues in the band area for giving me this opportunity to work with our students outside the classroom setting up here on stage. So I want to talk a little bit about the piece we're going to do tonight and highlight a few things that you're about to hear. So as an educator, I think it's important that we're all educated about what we're about to experience. So first of all, I'm very passionate about working with living composers because of the connection we as musicians and you as audience members can make to the music that's on the page. So I thought I would play a few audio clips of the composer of this next piece describing Home Away from Home to guide you on your journey through our performance. Kathy Likhuta is a Ukrainian-born composer, so the timing of this performance is quite special. And we'll start with a little introduction from Kathy herself.
Hello everyone, greetings from Australia. My name is Kathy Likhuta. I was born in Ukraine and raised there. Ukrainian culture, Ukrainian nature, and all that is a huge part of my being. I'm sixth generation Ukrainian on both sides of my family. And so with the current situation in Ukraine, which the world can see really well, you can imagine how I'm feeling and what I'm going through. And so every performance of Home Away from Home, with its little Ukrainian kind of folk dance section in the middle, is extremely special to me. And I'm very, very grateful to every band director who chooses to perform this piece, especially right now, and to start a conversation with their students, with their musicians, maybe with their audiences, and share this little slice of Ukrainian music and Ukrainian culture.
So the first section of the piece represents the, quote, excitement associated with new beginnings. We hear this initial motive, which starts in percussion. Kathy likens it to a plane taking off. And that main motive serves as the foundation for the first section, which melodically sounds like this. In the middle section, Catherine creates this, quote, moment of reflection. Let's hear from her about this spot.
Hello, everyone. There is this piano solo, very melancholic, lyrical, slightly sad one. This is my musical description of the feeling of visiting a place where somebody very dear to you once lived and they're no longer there, and so you come to the place and it feels really empty to you in this very special way, which you can't describe, you can only feel it. And all of us experience that feeling at some moment of our lives.
So here's a little taste of this melancholic section, which includes moments of solo piano, solo band, and a mixture of both. The final section builds tension and features Ukrainian folk music, but music that Kathy composed herself, influenced by the music of her homeland. Here's Kathy talking about a preview performance of Home Away from Home at the Midwest Band and Orchestra Clinic in Chicago a few years ago.
They kind of started dancing on their seats and looking around and thinking, what is it? And I felt like they're dancing to my Ukrainian music. And I feel like right now I kind of remember that feeling, because I feel like right now the entire world is dancing to Ukrainian music and experiencing my culture. And even though war is terrible, I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful that we're able to share our country, our people, and all the amazing things associated with them, with the world.
Here's that section Kathy was describing, her own Ukrainian folk tune. And finally, you'll hear that opening theme once more as we return to a more optimistic ending in the final section, this time as a waltz. So there's your education for the evening. I hope you can remember all those, listen for them as we perform Kathy Likhuta's Home Away from Home.